Hi, I'm Denis Murphy, the founder of Friends of Jaclyn. I'm Jaclyn's dad. I'm here to share our journey and how we make a difference in improving the quality of life for children and families that are battling pediatric brain tumors and the effects of this insidious disease. On March 26, 2004, my life changed when my daughter Jaclyn, age 9, was diagnosed with a malignant brain tumor called medulloblastoma. Jaclyn was playing lacrosse at our local gym. She missed her lacrosse practice, and her coach, Matt Cameron, called me up to ask where she was. And that's when I explained to him she had come down with a malignant brain tumor. He reached out to a women's lacrosse team in Chicago to see if they could lift her spirits. They sent her a media guide signed by all the players, a ball and a t-shirt. They developed a relationship with Jaclyn, and they would text her every time she went in for a treatment at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center in New York City. One day, on the 9th floor of the hospital, I believe this is where heaven and hell meet, Jaclyn was receiving text messages and phone calls from the lacrosse players in Chicago. A little girl from Poland sitting next to Jaclyn turned to her and asked her, "Who keeps texting you?" At which point Jaclyn replied, "My friends that play lacrosse." The little girl got called by her doctor for her chemotherapy treatment. Jaclyn then turned to me and said, "Dad, you need to get her a team." That's when the light bulb went on, and I knew I had to get teams for these children just like Jaclyn. That's when Friends of Jaclyn was born. Our mission at Friends of Jaclyn is to improve the quality of life for children and their families battling pediatric brain tumors and raise awareness. We are focused on what we can do for these children today, not tomorrow or a year from now. We do that by offering 3 programs at Friends of Jaclyn. Our first, Adopt a Child program. We pair up children with sports teams and they receive love, support, and friendship from the student athletes. Our second, Safe on the Sidelines for siblings. Siblings are often overlooked because the focus and attention that's on the afflicted child. The sibling gets paired up with their own team. Our third, Angel program. When a child goes into hospice, we reach out to our angels. Angels send emails to the parents whose child is going to earn their wings. And our angels let them know we are thinking and praying for that child. Thousands of emails of love and support go to them in their darkest hours. There is no chemotherapy, no radiation treatment, or clinical trial drug more powerful than love, support, and friendship. By pairing a child with a sports team, Friends of Jaclyn provides a child with that love, with that support, and with that friendship they need. The players benefit themselves with a new perspective on life as well. No textbook, no class, no professor, no Nobel Peace Prize winner will give you a better life lesson than an adoptee will. Over 4,000 children are diagnosed annually with a pediatric brain tumor. There are over 130 different types of pediatric brain tumors, malignant and benign. The side effects of pediatric brain tumors are long-lasting and devastating. Pediatric brain tumors are the second leading cause of death for children under the age of 20. And this disease does not discriminate and has no boundaries. The oxygen that brain tumor families breathe is different than the oxygen that normal people breathe. We try to manage this beast daily, 24/7, 365 days a year. We live the rest of our lives MRI to MRI, hoping, praying for 3 letters, NED, no evidence of disease. Waiting for these results from an MRI is what we call scanxiety. It feels like you're playing real-life Russian roulette. Attend a funeral with a small coffin and your perspective on life will change. You often hear in the normal world the cliche, it's a matter of life and death. In the brain tumor world, it's a way of life. This is a fraternity that you never want to be part of. In the normal world, there are exit signs everywhere. There is no exit sign here with this disease. These children battling pediatric brain tumors were not given a choice. That's why we pair them up with a team and we give them love, support, and friendship. These children receive hope in the face of mortality. Research is critical for finding that elusive cure. I believe the cure will come from one of the student athletes that have participated in the Friends of Jaclyn program. It's already happening. Several student athletes that have developed a relationship with their adoptee have chosen to go on to medical school and focus on research to find a cure for pediatric brain tumors. The power of Friends of Jaclyn creates future leaders for tomorrow's society. FoJ develops young men and women to make a difference in the world. These student athletes' perspective is changed by a child who gives them a gift in return for their love, support, and friendship. I believe that FoJ will be as significant as the pink ribbon one day. And at that time, we'll be able to make an impact on research. Until then, we will continue to focus on the now. As my wife Linda says, quality of life prolongs life. Our motto at Friends of Jaclyn is live in the moment, play in the moment.